Hey, Capricorn. Welcome to your general love read. This is for September 7th through the 13th. However, time is fluid, so whenever it comes to you, if it resonates, that's when it was meant for you. Okay, if it does resonate, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's a great way to help me with the YouTube algorithms, support the channel growth, still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers with this new channel, and it's just a great karmic way to give gratitude. And see, Oliver's like, and it gives me loves. Yeah. Okay, and if it does resonate or if it doesn't resonate, okay, either way, the links that you may be looking for are in the description box below. There's the link for donations, which I thankfully, I thank you, I guess I should say. I thankfully. That would be spirit guides talking here. I thank you graciously for those that give. As well, there is the link for the blog post about my decks, link for personal readings, and the links for the extended Patreon program, okay, which for $5 a month, which is billed at the beginning of each month or when you join, that gives you access to then every one of the extendeds from that point forward, okay? So, I start out the reading, if you are new, by pulling a card for the collective from my Mindset Unicorn deck. This is a personally channeled deck that I created 2 years ago for myself and my clients. I will pull out the intention and lay out the foundation and then go through that with you. That way, even if the rest of the reading isn't for you, by pulling this card for the collective, you are getting some sort of guidance from Spirit before you move away from this reading, okay? And that's why I do it. And then oftentimes it actually does then resonate, okay? Because it's for the collective, so then it resonates in some way, this path. And it does help with giving then the person that this reading is for more guidance, okay? Oh, you coming over here, Bubba? So we went to get him groomed a couple days ago, and they had messed up. And so then he did not get to get groomed. He was very sad. And he goes back on Monday to get groomed because they had made a mistake. So he was like, when they just gave his nails a trim and they kind of trimmed his face a tiny bit and then they were done. And he was like, wait, that's not what I came here for. So he will be a whole new Oliver when you see him next week. Less fluffy. Okay, for the collective, you get triumph and wish. Okay, so this could all be that you're like, okay, I am wishing for a reconciliation of some sort or success. Like, I want my success. All right, but with the wishing card, you could be saying that you want success and you want reconciliation, but your true wish is exactly the opposite, okay? So let me read the channeled message here. Okay, wish. Today you are given the highest form of motivation. This ancient practice of wishing words changes attitudes, feelings, and situations. Your energy begins to shift the wish as it manifests, drawn towards you. Now, the quote that came to me for this was, you can want one thing and have a secret wish for the opposite. Okay? Triumph. Today, through self-assertion, you bring forth the victory you have desired. Okay, so you're asserting your authority in some way to get this thing that you're like, this is mine, okay? And this is what I am wishing forward, even if it's not what you truly desire. Okay, and the channeled message on this, the quote on this card is, the harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. What we obtain too cheap, we esteem too lightly. I do feel like, because it's been so, whatever this is, it's been so hard, you're like, yeah, that's what I must want because I wouldn't have worked so hard at it. Maybe you would because you were trying to learn a lesson, okay? Because the intention here is all of this work, okay, on those lower chakra centers, all right? You are doing solar plexus, sacral chakra, root chakra, really grounding down, really healing the powerhouse, sensuality, family, okay, all of this stuff that's coming up. And it really is all about you working on you, okay? Now, in the past, okay, I feel like you just went with the flow, okay? You're like, I'm stuck here. This is where I am. I'm going to wear this mask. I'm not going to rock the boat. But now you're working on you, okay? Now you're working on your own healing, your own happiness, your own inner strength. Now, future energy, okay, is that you're going to be yet again, is going to be the return of, do I stay or do I go? Okay, now the crossing energy here is that, yes, okay, I feel like this is a deep commitment for some of you, whether there's something missing from it or not. You still took some sort of a vow or commitment to this person, and all right, there's this feeling that you can't break away. You could have kids, you could have family, there could be very deep family connections here, and that's the pushback, okay? So let's take a look closer at what you are working on here. Okay, yeah, you're trying to really change the energy of this, all right? And I feel like you've done this before, but you're like, I'm pouring out the cups. I'm going to see if I work on myself, all right, can I bring more balance into this? But your person has to work on this too, and they're not doing that, okay? They put the cup up on a shelf, and they're just nose to the grindstone all about themselves, okay? And your highest energy here, your high priestess knowing, is that perhaps even if you do all of this work on yourself, nothing here is going to change. Now that's interesting. I'm going to pull those out. Okay, I feel like you have been looking, all right, for a way to leap out of this for some time now, okay? You may even have tempted it in the past, but I feel like this person, okay, there's something about them that blocked you from leaving. It could just be that there's family, there are kids, and you didn't want to split the family up, okay? Because one of the parents has one kid, one of the parents has the other kid here, okay? And you didn't want to split up your dynamic. Okay, we also have, and these came out, okay, these ended up in this deck. So there's a reason for that. I always see that from Spirit. What you tried to leap at in the past here, okay, was a new start at passion, okay? New possibilities. But this person, okay, I feel like they were like the victim. All right, and so you couldn't get away. You could not get away from this person because I feel like you felt so bad that you had to come back. All right. Okay, you're working on you. This person, okay, they won't work on themselves. They put no emotion into it. And then you're just left sitting there having to, take the actions for yourself. This person is in their head a lot, okay? They tend to see things black and white. And oftentimes, all right, they are off doing their own thing. And you're left back at home. And so you're like, this doesn't work for me anymore. No matter what, I need to get clear with myself. Okay. Okay, future energy here, all right? Should I stay or should I go? Of course, if you start talking about leaving, this person is going to start moving slowly forward, okay, towards showing you some sort of emotion. If they see your value, you're like, well, that kind of balances out things. But there's always going to be some sort of energy here, okay, kind of in the middle of this that you have to acknowledge if you're going to stay. And you do have to acknowledge that, okay? If you want a new beginning with this person, you have to acknowledge and accept what is. Okay, now when I said some sort of energy between you, it could be some sort of third party, because then when I'm looking here at the card of patience and trying to rebalance things, okay, we get the Three of Pentacles with the Three of Cups, okay? So you could have to perhaps accept, all right, that there is someone new that has come into this energy with you and your person, that they're not going to go away. Okay? And it may be something to do with business or something like that, but this is somebody who is not going to just disappear. They're always going to be around and interfering in some way. Okay, and your intuitive self, okay, tells you that there's a decision to be made, but there's a fear keeping you from doing it, okay? You beat yourself up about the energy of the past, and I feel like as soon as you maybe get even aggressive towards this person and say, listen, you're not showing me enough love, care, respect, okay, things come forth. It could also be that intuitively there was some sort of communication that your intuitive self sees that it was not just communication, that it was an emotional affair. And, all right, you turned a blind eye to it. You allowed it to happen because you don't want the confrontation. Okay, here's the thing, all right? This person has been the same person. They haven't changed, okay? This is a very old paradigm between the two of you. And again, all right, like I'm saying, there are deep family ties here. That is why you kind of stay put. But you're starting to think about seeing things like, what's the value for me? Okay, I do feel like, all right, you kind of felt recently that this person was getting away, all right? And when you thought they were getting away, you kind of came running, all right? Or it could be the opposite. I could be picking up that perhaps you acted like you were leaving, which was an untruth. Maybe you just took a little trip just to kind of, just get some time, some space. And this person came running back. Oh no, you can't leave me, okay? It was divine timing either way for a new narrative, okay, to take place within this relationship. Either to spark you starting to transform yourself and work on yourself, or that was you sparking that transforming, okay? Whoa! Here, let me fix that. Nope, it doesn't want to go there. Let me see. Okay. I'm actually getting a new table I've got this weird setup over here. And I'm going to move my computer monitor off to the side. I'm going to probably attach it to a wall and change some things up, and then I'll have more room to work. So I'm really excited for when everything comes. Okay, so I feel like all of this, you were like, I want you to see this magic that's within me. Okay, I want you to see me, this Queen of Wands, in a different light. And I want you to get back, okay, this energy that we once had. Because I do feel like, okay, this was about you being able to then come back to them in love and have this whole brand new start, okay? But for you, it's all about love, okay? For them, it's all about just stability, okay? This person could use you as stability. And that's what this offering of love coming forward from them here in this future energy is about, is making sure, okay, that you're getting the reconciliation that you desire, okay, to keep the status quo happy. Yeah, okay, I do feel like future energy, all right, it's going to bring this person back in line, bring some balance back. It is going to keep them suspended from whatever it is that this third party energy is, okay, and just focused on this new beginning with you, focused on the commitment. But, all right, on this, okay, on this Three of Pentacles here and this new beginning, this Ace of Pentacles coming forward, I feel like as soon as this person feels the stability, this King of Pentacles energy, okay, then, all right, here's that page, all right, the Page of Wands here. New action, all right. New action towards something new that they're passionate about. Okay, so I do feel like it kind of goes. Now it's going to cycle back around. Okay. Let's see what the universe says. Okay. Okay, I do feel like this is a soulmate connection, all right? But there is this feeling that, okay, the time for learning lessons has passed, okay? And that perhaps what I'm being shown here is that it's time to move on, that things have kind of become stagnant and karmic here. And you do know the truth, okay? This crow, all right, is flying away with this sword of truth, okay? Pouring out the cup, trying to regain balance, okay? A lot of emotion spilled from this. And it could have started perhaps end of spring, beginning of summer. You could be hiding, okay, from the actions that you need to take. So just, keep that in mind. So the card that keeps staring at me, that Spirit is like telling me I have to show you, okay, is my card of silence. And the channeled message is, if you are being greeted with silence, that should speak louder than words. Someone is overwhelmed, uncertain, or trying to exert power through the absence of higher frequencies today. The quote is, silence is so freaking loud. Okay? I do feel like, all right, that speaks to you, to your truth. Frog, stepping into your power. Okay, don't take a back seat in your story. All right, it's time to step up. I think that says everything, right? All right, guys, I'm going to move into the extended, see what's going on the flip side energy. The link is in the description box, and I will see you there, all right? Okay, bye.